Adobe Illustrator, how to make a logo. Good day, folks, and welcome to the channel. I'm going to show you today how you can use Adobe Illustrator and create a logo for your business, for personal use, for a channel, for a website, whatever it is you need. You can do it right over here. So the first thing we want to do is go over to the left-hand side. There is a new file option, and we're going to tap on that. Now you can actually start to sort of choose exactly what it is that you'd like. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to customize our preset instead of choosing one of these options over here. So we want a square, so we're going to go ahead with 560 and 560, and you can now see that this is a 560 by 560 square. So the first thing we want to do is have a look at entering some background or giving it some sort of shape to the design. So we're going to go over on the left hand side. You've got your toolbar, and on the toolbar you have a few options. So we're going to go ahead into the shape over here, and we're going to right click on that, and you have a rectangle, an ellipse, a polygon, a star, and a line segment tool. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start out with the ellipse tool. Now this allows you to make different shapes. So for example, you can go ahead and you can make a shape like so. And what we can now do with the shape on the right hand side is you now have the properties of this shape. So we're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and there is appearance. Now under appearance, you can either have a fill, a stroke, or an opacity change. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go into fill, and we are going to make it red. You can go ahead now and right click on the shape and tap on copy, and again in the open space right click and tap on paste, and there's an exact copy of this item over here. So we can now go ahead and we can put that next to the other one, and we can change the color of this too, and we can make it orange. We can now go ahead and right click in the open space, tap on paste. We can make this one yellow or one shade lighter. Again, we're going to go ahead and tap on paste, and this one now is also copied. If you want to move it, you're going to have to put your cursor over the dot in the center. You can move that around. You can now change the color over here to one lighter, and so forth. So we're going to go ahead now and we're going to move these guys appropriately. So if you want to select the object, you're going to go up to the top left hand side, select the select option, and you can now select that one and you can move it accordingly to your needs. We're going to put this one up here. We're going to put this one up here too. We now have some sort of an image over here. We're going to go ahead now again up to the top left hand side, and there is a group select. You can either do a direct selection tool or a group selection tool, and we can now go ahead and click down, drag over, and we can select all of these guys. We're going to now go ahead again to the plain old select tool, and we can now move this accordingly to wherever it is that we need. So what else you can do here is in actual fact change the size of this and the shape. So you can really go ahead and play with exactly what it is that you're looking to obtain here. And again, you can then just move it accordingly to wherever it is that you would like it on your actual canvas. Having a look now at this, we can now start to enter some text if we want to add in a logo. So we're going to go ahead on the left hand side. There is a text option, and you can either right click. There's a text type tool, there's a type on a path tool, and then there's a vertical type tool would allow you obviously to type vertically on your canvas. We're going to go ahead and we're going to just use the regular type tool, and over here you can click anywhere and click down and make a box, and it'll now open up a box. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to type in there our logo name, and once we've got our logo name, we can actually now just go and select it. You're going to now change what it actually looks like. You can change to whatever text you would like over here. So let's go ahead and use this one over here. I like that a lot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change the size. You can see here now that you can then change exactly what it looks like. We're going to make it 60. And then we're going to go over to the select tool, and we're going to select this guy, and we're going to put it over here over our color. We can now also take this text, and over on the right hand side under properties, we're going to go ahead and we can actually change what it actually looks like. So in properties, we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. There's alignment and there's paragraph. We're going to go ahead and click the center paragraph, and the alignment we can change the way it looks over here, just like that. And once you're sort of done with that, we're going to go ahead and we can now move it around accordingly. Again, make sure that it's selected, and you're going to put it in the center over there. Now you can see that there is a faint purple line as you are moving it around. It'll show you your center of your image or of your canvas, as you can see over here. Now you can see that we have started to sort of build a logo. We can now go ahead and let's say we want to make this background black, or we want to make it a different color. Let's go ahead now again to the shapes option, and we're going to right click on that, and we have the rectangular tool. We're going to go ahead, and what we can do now is select the top corner of our canvas, and I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down and select the entire area. We can now go over to the right hand side. You can see that there is a layers option, and you can now click down at the item that you would like to move, such as this rectangle. You're going to click down and you're actually going to move it accordingly to where it is that you want it. And now you can see that it's all the way down at the bottom over here, and we can now make some additional changes. So we're going to select the select tool again. We're going to select our text. We're going to go into properties. We are going to change some items over here. We are going to change some things about the text. So we can make it a little bit bigger. We can also move it sort of center again. And then we can go over here, and there are some additional options such as outlining the text. You can have it outlined in different colors, and you can now add sort of to the text if you'd like to. You can change the font, and again, whatever else you need to add in over here, you can go ahead. There are a few tools, such as erasing tools. You can sort of erase part of your logo, but for now I'm happy with my logo. What we're going to do now is on the toolbar right at the top, there is a file. We can go in here and we can tap on save as, or save a copy. We're going to go ahead and say save as. You can now select where you would like to save it. So you're going to either save it onto your computer or save to your Creative Cloud. And if you'd like to then save it to your computer, we're going to go ahead and tap on save to your computer, and you can now find the location that you would like to save it. You can give it a file name, and you're going to hit save, and over here you'll have some options. You can change the version, you can also change the font style, and there are a couple other options in over here. You can go ahead and tap OK, and you now have this logo that you've designed. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. If you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section below, and we'll see you in another awesome video. Cheerio.